And that's on the video. Classic. All right. Tell me what you got here, Paul.
Okay, what I got here is a quail and pheasant feeder. And how I designed it is I got it off the ground. As you can see, there's a pallet. It's about 1.5 feet above the ground. And there's a pallet up on top. And that, in case the snow gets deep, the feeders are actually off the ground. On the ends of the feeders, as you can see, I opened up this wiring so pheasants and quail are the only animals, well, and rabbit and squirrels can get in there. It keeps the deer from getting in there and eating all the corn. These barrels, the farmers use them. They get some liquid cleaner in there, and what they do is they basically, you can't return them. So what I did is I turned them into a quail feeder. I cut the about a 6 by 6 inch square out of there, and I put some wiring around it. And what happens is, the reason it's facing in, come down and want to get it and pull the corn out, what it does is it keeps it probably limited on how much they can get out. But they drop it down, and it falls down, and the quail and pheasants come through these evergreens here. I keep it as close to cover as I can, because there's a lot of aerial predators here, and you don't want them expose them to the open. Basically, deer cannot get in here, and it's worked well for me. I threw that piece of board on top just in case it snows. It kind of protects a little bit of the corn on the bottom. Right now, I got quail, pheasant tracks coming in here on a regular basis. I had 6 quail on it yesterday on my camera, and I had some other individual quail, and then I had pheasants, hen pheasants, and roosters. This is a new design I put together this year, and I'm experimenting with it, and so far it's worked beautifully.
No problems with deer.
No problems with deer. They come around it, but they'd probably into it.
All right. And how about rabbits and other types of varmints? Squirrels and stuff, you don't worry about them?
I don't worry about rabbits and squirrels. You're going to get them. I mean, you're going to get blue jays. You're going to get red-bellied woodpeckers. You're going to get all this trying to pull that corn out of there. But enough of it drops down, so when these quail and pheasants come in here, there's enough food down there where they can eat. It's worked beautifully, and I'm going to design some more of these next year.
All right. You got anything written down on these, or any type of pictures or CAD drawings or anything like that? Or
there's nothing like this. One day I got in the shed and I said, I need to make a quail feeder that keeps, and what this does is I fill it through the top, and there's a cap on top. The corn will never get moldy in there, because it'll always stay dry. It never gets moldy.
Beautiful. Where could someone get containers like that?
If you go to dairy farmers, they use them. It's chlorinated liquid is what comes in there, and they use it for sanitation, sanitizing I believe their milkers and that. But a lot of times they can't recycle them. Just try to recycle them. And I'm recycling them, turning into a quail and pheasant feeder.
And how much did it cost you for all these materials, would you estimate?
Not that much. A little bit of woven wire. The pallet was free. The cement blocks are, $2-3, and the wire and my fence posts here. So I would say I probably got $20 into it.
Nice.